thank you for joining day 10 of our Satisfactory playthrough. We are just making sure our audio, chat, and video are set up properly. So bear with me one moment while we get all of that going. It looks like audio's going. Oh, but we'll want to reduce the machinery sound, it looks like. Oh, that would be nice too. I had a OBS plugin that I wanted to write for, was it something with monitoring the mic, but just got pushed to the back of the projects with all of the writing projects and everything else. So the React project was a little easier. We still haven't got that ported over. Maybe we just need to bump that up this weekend, just make sure it gets done. All right. It looks like we are up and going now. Audio sounds not too bad. If the game audio is too loud over the vocals, please let me know. Doing my best to kind of adjust that. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, thank you. All right, so we're mixing it up today. We're gonna do Satisfactory here for hour and a half. Do some real world activities we need to take care of, and then we'll do Minecraft sometime tonight. But oh, bear with me one more second. I forgot to change the controls. Resume game. Okay. Yeah, we still have the glitch where we can't go back to the right. I keep forgetting to put in a ticket for that. Or back into the left. Not what we want. This is what we want. The awesome shop. Oh, okay. So we just need screws for that, and we can do an awesome shop. Okay. All right. So now what do we want to do here? Do we want to put the awesome shop at the bottom, or do we want to put it on like level 2? I guess we could put it here because we have our MAM stuff here. And we could kind of take the opposite approach of our other nodes where things that we're not using get sent down to the awesome sink and have that down here too. Do we have enough foundation? Is it 2 meter, I think? Is it 2 or 4? Okay. Oh, it is 2. Okay. Oh, we need more concrete. So let's go over to our concrete area. Then we'll go over to our metal and get the screws because the awesome sink is the goal for today. And then we need to start working on the smart plates. There we go. All right. Get these trees cut out, and then we can drop these off over at the power supply for the iron node, and we can go from there. Oop, there. Okay. Well, let's take all of that. All right. So now we got that, but we do need to decide how big we want this to be. Yeah. Let's get our screws and then we'll decide that. So we want it to be kind of square, but we need to start getting the shape done so that we can figure out what we want or how we can do it. I don't want to do too many rounded things because I know some people put a bunch of concrete down with just slightly different angles, and then that gives the illusion of a circle. But then, and the Z fighting has been. Wait. Is that the output? I don't remember where that is. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so that's enough that... Oh, so this is coming off of this other stuff. I need to label the... I need to get signs to label these. Because this is... Okay, so that one is leaves. Which means that this one should probably be... the wood. Okay. Let me see if I can get up there. Okay. Oh. Oh, it is taking the wood. Oh, right. Taking the wood and turning it into biomass. Okay. Okay. But we do need to build... I don't think we have signs yet, do we? We have jump pads, but we don't have signs. Yeah. Do we have... Oh, I see power... And look here. Let's actually, we'll just go get more in a second. This won't have any fuel for our chainsaw. Okay. Oop. Thank you, the True Atomic. Welcome in. How's the Friday going? I do need to adjust these controls because I keep pressing, like it makes sense for that to be E, that to be kind of the builder inventory. Well, that's inventory. That should probably be the builder button. But let's see. We've got plates, we've got rods. So screws on the next level. Reinforced plates are going to be on the next level after that. Great. Cool. I think that's what I get. I keep wanting to look at like the inventory build when I click on something. The interacting with something is different. Yeah. Oh, but is it special items? Yeah. Okay. So we have enough for that. And we're going to probably need some plates because we're going to need plates and cables for that. For the sink. Is it this one? I think it's this one. We'll take this. Okay. See, that's nice that these are just constantly producing, so we can just come get what we need. And then once we get the elevator going, we can yeah, we can get rid of those stairs there. Let's get a... Oh, we don't have any fuel for... So I'll have to drop off the biomass here in a minute. But now our goal is to figure out how big we want this foundation to be. We did a soup. Okay. We do that. Okay, so that takes care of... Oh, no, we have to do one more set. Wait, did we... Oh, we missed one. Okay. So if we do this, okay, this will run straight across, and now we can build up a level here, or 2 levels, I guess. Oop. All right. Oops. All right, then this stuff we can keep behind some kind of wall. And just have a little door into it. Oh, thank you, Heart, for the like. Welcome. Welcome back, maybe? How's it going? Okay, let's do a little bit of wall over here. Yeah. All right. Okay. So now the question is, do we want to just gonna seal up this area and make it like first order and put our sink up there, or do we want to maybe put it down here in the corner? Because where is our... Yeah. So if we put it here, we could also have a door or something in the corner. I mean, as soon as you come in from the iron mine, it's there. So maybe we do that. Let's try that. Let's see if we not power, not production, special. Okay. Yeah, if we do the awesome shop here, I think we can replace one of these with the door. So I think we'll put it just immediately Something like that. Okay. Now the next question is the awesome sync so we can get the tickets. Oh, so we need cable. Which cable is copper, and I don't think we have enough of that. Do we have any? We have some. Oh, we have some copper on us, so we could make copper wire. Yeah, going from the Minecraft controls to the controls here are a little odd. Let's get this set up so that we can make some cable. Oh, that only makes those. Okay. So this one then? Yeah, it is. Okay, so it is this one. So let's do cable. And then we can put in some wire. Right. And then it's going to spit out its stuff into here, right? Great. Let's sort. So while it does its thing, I think we need some plates. Yeah, so let's get working on those plates. And then we can assist with the cables, get that set up and going, and then that'll give us access to the personal elevator and some of the other stuff from the awesome shop as we go. And then we can start looking at getting the smart click going, because that's going to take a special construct, the 2-item constructor. It won't be something that we can produce ourselves at our crafting bench. All right, so how many plates do we have? Oh. Okay, so that's good there. Let's do a couple cables. How many do we have? Oh, that goes pretty fast. Okay, so that's good. And that's going to be our next goal is, if not this weekend, the next weekend to start on the copper node. So we can get things like this building up on their own, and we can just go to the copper node, grab all the cables and whatnot. Eventually, and then when we have trains, we'll have all of that kind of brought back to central here. So we can just hang around this spot and just go out whenever we want new nodes, or maybe expanding like a scenic train or something like that. But we can bring the resources to us. All right, so we'll let this get to another 200, and then we'll go check our automatic maker and see if we got 100 out of it. And then we should be in pretty good shape. All right. What is that? And again, thank you for all of the likes and follows. Appreciate it. All right, almost there, almost there. All right. Okay. Let's go see what we got. I mean, at this point, it's never really a waste of having cables and whatnot, because there's still so much we need to do. Do we? Yeah, okay, perfect. Where does this... Okay, so this is going to need to come maybe... Come here. Want it to be close. Nope. So it looks like... Oh. Okay. Let me back up a little. Can I go... Oh. I think that's gonna... Oh, did that... Okay. Okay. Now we can go to... Is it organization? Yeah. Oh, nope. Do you want to build that? What's going on? Oh. You want it to be the other way. That. Oh. There we go. Now we want to do, what was it, 3? Oh, and does this need power? I don't know if this needs power. No power. Let's do... Where's the power connector on this? Oh, there it is. Okay, is it this? Oh, okay. That's why we couldn't hit it before, okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna come over here and connect this. This is almost on this line, so... Let's move that. And then does this, can we connect this to this one? There we go. I would like to keep them more 90-degree angles instead of the cutoffs like that, but those are things we'll have to when it got pretty violated. Okay, but if we do that, then there we go. Okay. So now we need to figure out one of our things that we need to just drop off lots of stuff here. So, so we have copper ore. Well, we have tons of this. So let's see what this does. We need more for our foundations, but wait, is that not? Oh, no power. Okay, so okay, so we're gonna make some solid fuel here. All right, how much do we have? Okay. Yeah, let's go through this quick. So once we get that going, that'll be a good advancement for this week. Well, for today. So we can get that going, so we can have the awesome sync starting to go. We can look at what we need to do to start getting the smart plates going, and then implement that tomorrow. And the next weekend we can start on the copper nodes. So we can probably drop by the iron farm, iron node. Oh wait, this has fuel. So why did it shut off? Okay. So if that's that, then we need some kind of biomass burner that we can tap into something over here. Maybe. Have enough? Okay, we have enough. We can do that. Okay. Alright, so this isn't great, but eventually we can have a power node somewhere. So as far as I remember, trains can carry power and... Oh. They're not... why does that work? Not work. Okay. Do we have anything back here? Okay. Oh, everything looks okay there. Okay, maybe it was just a fluke there. And if there's any questions in any of the chat, feel free to post questions in chat about Satisfactory, other games we play. Our schedules, which Satisfactory is Friday, Saturday. Minecrafter is Sunday, Monday. And Minecraft is every day, depending on, while we're able to do that. All right, so while that's building up a few tickets, let's see. So these are things that we would want for like managing the power. Yeah, wall sockets. I don't know what the difference is on these. The amount of power they can handle or something, which is why I'm hoping that the trains can handle all the power that any node would need off of the rail. We wouldn't have to run multiple lines just for power, so hopefully that's the case. And these are some of the things that we were kind of mentioning a few streams ago. Being able to put holes in the floor and wall so that where we have the conveyor going through the hole in the floor and hole in the wall, we can do this and conveyor through. Oh, okay. That we can make it look nicer and not so clippy. And then these are signs. So these are what we were just talking about, being able to put up label sign bundles, something like that for labeling our where the wood goes, where the biomass goes. And I think someone was asking several streams ago about coloring things at the orange. They didn't like the orange. So here's, you can buy the colors and finishes for stuff. You can buy patterns that you can spray paint. Oh, and here's the concrete walls and stuff that we want to do some of our buildings. Because I think we want to do concrete on the outside and potentially metal on the inside, or maybe concrete throughout. Oh, so we do have the ability to do some kind of rounded bits, so we couldn't make the building itself round, it looks like. We could build like round shafts, but that's about it. Because the extension corners would be something we could put at the corner. So we could give the building rounded corners, but we couldn't make the building round. Walls, yeah, see these are our doors that we want. We can do things like that. Not sure what the tilted wall is, because I think you can already. Maybe it doesn't tilt in that direction. That's what it is. You tilt it sideways, but not on the other axis. Okay. Industrial walkways. Okay, those will be nice. Some concrete pillars will be nice. Not sure what the structural cables are for, but I guess we'll figure that out. Oh, and then this is where if we have extra tickets, we can buy some supplies here without having to mine it. Not what we want to do, but yeah. Oh, do we have... Oh, there it is. I don't know what section this is in. Oh, maybe it's in parts. Okay. Cost to build. So we need steel beams, which I think we can find. And then what's this one? Opening codex. Silica. So I don't know actually where silica is. So that's something we're going to have to start looking for if we want to do that. Okay. So we're just going to have to let our tickets build up for a while. But that's fine. And that exists with you, yeah. So any extra stuff we have, we can do that. That's going, operating. We'll tweak that as we go. Now the next thing we need to do is over here. We need smart plating. So smart plating, I'm gonna guess is an assembler. Oh, but we don't have enough rotors. Can we make rotors? Do we have enough material for rotors? Oh, okay. So we need 2 rotors, so we need enough screws to make 2 rotors. And then as soon as it sets 2, we'll... Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got 2 more made, right? So now the question is, where do we build our... Let's, is that gonna be... That's not gonna be tall enough, so we're gonna have to go one more wall. Right, and then we'll do... something like that, maybe? Yeah, getting the tubes is gonna be nice as well. Oh, so we don't want that one? We want maybe this one. Okay. That's gonna take it's gonna take a long way to get up there. Oh, wait, something had it shift down, right? Shift it down. Let's go over here. How do we get it down? Alright. Took it, does it for a second and then slips back up. There we go. Okay. Not sure how that worked there, but we don't want that there. We don't want it in that direction. We want it in the one direction. Oh, and this is still going to be too tall, so we're going to need to go up even further. All right, so let's do. Okay. And then we can do another, yeah, one of these. Okay. Now we're having the other issue. Okay. Oh, gonna have to go even higher. Okay. Okay. Is that gonna be... Okay. Okay. Now we'll do this. Okay. So that's gonna look a little odd having that come there, but maybe we can put a hole, one of those floor holes there and have it do its thing there. So is it there? Maybe we'll just do it here. Can we go in and out? Oh, can't. Right. No, let's get rid of that. Okay, perfect. Or let's make sure we can go in and out here. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay. Now let's get rid of this last concrete thing out there. That should be our list there. Okay, perfect. Now we can build our wall. Oh. There we go. So again, this would be something we can do with an elevator, and maybe this is kind of where we plan our entranceway here and have our elevator however high it goes up and down. And then if we need to come out here, we can still preserve some of the plants by doing pillars. So whatever bit we have sticking out is supported by pillars. I mean, not that we have to, but make it look like that. Okay, now we need to do production and assembler and figure out what we want to do with this. I don't want to put it exactly in the middle. I want to have a little perimeter, and some of this we're going to have to just redo as we get all of our materials unlocked and whatnot, and get, you know, our jetpack and things like that. So we need to get a footprint for this, how we want it to look, because this seems kind of small. So I kind of want to see if we got one more. We're probably gonna cover the plant, and I don't want to cover our food supply. Okay, so we'll say smart planning, and this means that we need to okay. So plates are good. Now we need rotors. What are rotors? What do we need for rotors? So we have bars and screws, so I have to go back to Iron Farm to get that. And yeah. And we can drop off some biomass there to get the fuel going, so. Do we have anything? We do not. Okay. Where is our iron? Oh, there it is. Yeah, those beams are really nice to have coming out of our nodes. And when we do have trains, then we can pull the material back to our base here. That's going to be nice. And that's one other thing we could do too. Maybe we could lay the foundation and then leave some spots for the plants, so that essentially we'll put like maybe a guardrail around 3 sides and then kind of indicate the side that you want to go on. Wait. Yeah, I definitely need to figure out. So this is coming out. What is this? This is taking in leaves. Where does this thing get its... That's out. So where does the in come from? Okay, so it is this one. Right, and then we can come over here. Oh. Wait. Is there no power? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, so this is going through here. Okay, let's trace this back. Yeah, when we create a power node, we're definitely going to be a lot more uh, oh, strict on how we lay things out. All right. Let's sort and condense. And now we can come over here and... Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you definitely need signs for these. So, oh yeah, that's what we came here to do. We came here to get some screws and rods so that we can make more rotors. So we can get our smart plates. All right, let's check our power things down here. Make sure that we have yeah. Forget what's up top. Oh, up top is screws. Okay. Why not just take all of this stuff? I mean, we're gonna need a lot anyway. And here we go. There we go. Yeah. Got more of this because we're gonna need lots of power until we get like oil and stuff going, and then eventually nuclear, which we've never gotten to before. So I am kind of excited about being able to get to that at some point. And that way we can kind of upgrade our power node when we get around to building that, which at some point we probably want to build our power node. How do we do this? We want to build under. Okay. We have to come over here. Okay. Oh, I didn't press that. Okay. Wait. That makes that solid. We don't need to make it solid all the way under. We just need to make the edges look solid. Yeah, so that's going to look pretty good there, right? And then we can... Actually, if we're going to go with the concrete as the exterior walls, then keeping the walls as metal here wouldn't be bad. Oop. Yeah, so we do something like this. And I guess we could have, a park or something inside the building, or we just have a, we just have a door here, and then something like we had a rounded corner or something. This way we could come up and down on either side. Well, we could move that on either side if we wanted to. Anyway. Oh, we could get rid of that. Unless we want to make this wider. Or not make it square. So that's something that we're going to have to think about. But anyway. We could come out here, and this way we have access to the food outside. So it's not so... abysmal kind of factory. All right, so let's is that going? Okay. All right, we got about 9-10 minutes, unless we go a little longer. But let's say that. Oh, okay. So, do we have rotors being made? We have some stuff being sent to the next floor in our iron factory, so this is where we're going to need to add another one structure to make the rotors so that those can be automated. And then we can also automate the reinforced iron plates. So I think that's going to be tomorrow's goal then, is how do we automate those things? So the screws are automated because those are iron rods into screws. But then I think we need a level above that to return the screws and whatever material into the reinforced iron plate and into the rotor. But I think we'll be able to get 50 here, which will be enough for our space elevator. So we'll be able to have accomplished our awesome sink. And we'll be able to get our space elevator first phase done so we can start getting more stuff there. It wasn't just 50 rotors, it was rotors for smart plates. So let's do this. Okay. All right, so no power. Oh, right. So we're going to need like a 2. Wait, is there... Oh, this would be the third one on that. So that looks terrible, but... all right. Do that. All right. Now that should be going. But now we need 50 of the reinforced plates, so yeah. Let's go do that. What do we need for this? Oh, let's just make all of these and then figure out, because I guess we may not get to it today because it's going to take a while for that constructor to put the plates together. But at least all the materials will be there, and then while it's doing its thing, we can get the like tier 3, tier 4, whatever that it will end up being, going on the iron node to make the Here we go. Oh, no? Okay. It's in a nearby wanting pets mood, but not wanting to watch mood. Oh, how much? Let's do this again. So where's our... I mean, we have what, 6 plates, so like 46? No, 44. All right. All right, so we do not have enough for that. So if we do that, we need 11, right? Enough for 11 plates, and then we can drop those off. And then that will be enough to get all of our smart plates going. We're not going to stay around for that to finish because that will take a while, but Actually, smart plates would be another tier in the iron farm because it's what, rotors and reinforced plates. So we can automate, well, we can work on automating that over there too. We're doing it here for now, so we'll have to take that down eventually, I guess, but just have the proximity of it near the space elevator. But this is going to do well. All right. How many did we? Oh, we have a lot more than we need. We'll let that continue. Got distracted. All right. Let's resort our inventory. All right. And I think that's going to be enough. So let's take this and go up here. All right, and we'll drop off our this plates. And there we go. So we'll let it sit here for 2 minutes, kind of see how far we can get, but what is our construction rate? 30-second construction, so we get like 4 of them in 2 minutes. So if you need 50, that's what, 25 minutes? So we have a few down and a few more to go, so. But that means that definitely early on in tomorrow's stream, we'll be able to get this going. And yeah, I do want to, I wouldn't mind going longer, but I do need to get some more writing and other stuff done. We're still behind on our Substack, so I need to commit some time to that. I wanted to get it out last week, or this week, yeah. I think it's this week, but maybe we'll focus on, since we have a few more days, try to get it done, get it a little bit more polished as much as we can, and maybe shoot for September 1st. And then we can go for maybe weekly or bi-weekly updates after that. Because they'll be much smaller, just what we've done to the week, not kind of laying the groundwork of how we got to where we are so far. So, yeah, we spent, 3 days doing digging and 4 days decorating, and decided on this kind of roof for this building, that kind of roof for that building. We split our time between this city and that city. Just kind of part journal, part project tracker. So there we go. So this is going pretty well. So we're gonna wrap it up here in a minute because, yeah, again, it would be, well, it'd be less than 20 minutes now, but or 25, but still probably be close to 20. And I don't just wanna sit here. But that's doing its thing. While we're up here, let's put that, right? I don't want to keep that. I just want to be able to like stand up here and have a view. So, oh yeah, so we'll take the wall back in the corner there. This will get moved somewhere because that just looks off. I guess it wouldn't be bad to maybe level something off here and have a power node attached to the side of it. But I think I'm going to skip that idea because I really, really want to stick to the train idea. Oh yeah, we've got some nodes in that direction too that are on auto mining. But we're kind of letting those go, and for now, because we'll just build nodes like this over there when we're ready. So we'll be able to choose how much material we want, like how many, like once we have this done, how many constructors, miners, and all that we need for 1, 2, 3 node kind of setup or vein setup. But this is looking good. So this level there is where the screws come in. So we'll probably add one more above that for the rotors and reinforced plates. And if we need to do more, we can do that. But this is a good enough shape, and it looks like the amount of things that we're combining with those things is getting smaller, or at least staying sustainable, like 2 to 3 things, which is doable in this size per level. And if it needs other materials like copper, then it would come back where we are now in our main base and get combined. And then we have this rippling pool down there. And I do kind of like that idea. I think we'll figure out what we do with this. Maybe put a corner piece there so we have something where we can kind of come out and gather a little bit of food and look at the lake, so it's not so bleak of a factory. I think that's the word we were looking for earlier. All right. So, yep. So we're gonna cut it there because I think things are looking pretty good. Oh, there's our copper somewhere in that direction. So we'll do our copper node after we get the next level done there. Oh, because we'll need 2 levels here. Because one will have to do the rotor and the reinforced plates, and then 1 level for the smart plates. And then that should get us to a pretty solid spot on the iron farm. And then we can move over to copper. And do we have anything else out there? So iron, normal. We have a mushroom cave, so we need to get some mushroom too. I don't know if we can really automate that, but I don't think we can do a miner for that. But we could probably put a separate train line out there so we can take ourselves out there, gather it, and then bring the material back. So that's something we could think about for later. And we do need to go find some like cadmium and sulfur. Yeah, we need a lot of sulfur for one of our MAM things of research, and cadmium. So keep an eye out for those so we can label those and get our notes going there once we find them. But I think we'll do a screenshot here. Did that work? Yeah, okay. Some progress on that. And with that, yeah. All right. How much we've got 9 tickets here. I don't know if we're still going or not, but what happened there? That was weird. One second. That was interesting that changing on dark mode in the game reduced the size. So that's those. So we're just gonna kind of look through what we got here real quick one more time, and then we're gonna sign off. So lighting, shelves, okay. That's painting, foundations, inverted corner. Oh, okay. So, inverted corner pack. So there's inverted corner up and down. So I guess if you wanted to do like one of the bottom two ones, you can make it look a little bit better with the dirt and not get clipped as much. Ooh, stairs. Stairs will be nice. Well, I mean, I guess that's more of an aesthetic thing because just going up the ramp is just as good as the stairs because it's not like it's steeper. Windows will be nice. Steel frame windows and regular windows. Don't know what the difference is there, but that will be nice to have. I don't know where I would use a ladder, but I'm sure we could find some spot to incorporate that later. Ventilation bundle. Huh. I think that's new. That would be kind of fun to add. So there must be another section, or it's hiding things that you don't have access to just yet. Because I don't see the elevator here. It's like there's the conveyor. It's not really organization walls or anything, but if we search for the elevator, right? So maybe it's because, oh no, that's odd because the lights bundle was there. It was grayed out, which makes sense. We don't have access to it, but it shows it. But we can't build this yet. Schematic, so we need to research silica and advanced steel. So the hub tier 4. Okay. So I don't think it will take us too long to get there. Oh, now, wait. Did I just miss that before? Maybe I just missed it before, but... Oh, wait. Is this, okay. I think I would like the modern... I think I like the catwalks versus the industrials. A little simpler. I think the concrete pillars... these are things to want for decoration. So frame pillar set. How about that? Oh, that might be okay for the power stuff. I don't know which of these would look better, so we're just gonna do all of these. Well, I don't know about that one. We'll do these. Definitely want to do the railing. Walls. Yeah, we definitely want those gates. That stuff. Stations. Not so worried about that. Or the customizer. Definitely want signs. Billboards. Something like that. Don't know if we need that yet, so we'll save that. Management. Being able to see our ceiling mount will be nice too. And then the specials. I don't know how fast this goes, but why not? Okay. So I think we're pretty good there. All right. So I think we're pretty good there. We do need a lot of power, so I'm hesitant to get rid of that. Okay. But that's 9 tickets there, and eventually we can hook it up to something like our concrete. So we can have a cache, I guess. So it's filling up a container, and then we can have things come out of that container into the sink. The thing that I would be concerned about, though, would be if power ran out, it would start depleting everything we have there, and then we'd have to build it up again. So, oh, but that's an easy enough fix. We'll just install a splitter in the conveyor belt that goes into our concrete storage. So some of it will always go into the storage, and some of it can come over here, and that way we can have a constant supply of tickets and working on that stuff. Okay, perfect. But we've accomplished what we wanted to today. I guess we'll go up and sit so that hopefully in the next few minutes our constructor will have finished this. Yeah. Okay, so we're not going to finish it now, but this will be next time. Start off with this. Oh, thank you. But with that, thank you everybody on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube side for all of the likes and follows. This was day 10 of our Satisfactory playthrough. We are going to do Minecraft sometime tonight. I don't know what time exactly yet. Potentially have some things in the evenings, so it will likely be sometime between 6 and 9, so kind of a wide window, but we'll get it in there at some point. And with that, thank you again for all of the likes, follows, and support. If you like what we're doing, feel free to follow us on whatever channel. And if you really like it, feel free to share it out. You can find more of what we're doing on linktree/MindSharpMedia. The link for that will be on our outro screen as well. That will have links to our TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube where the VODs go. We'll also have links to our Pinterest and Blue Sky. And Blue Sky is where we make our announcements of when we go live. We try to give at least a 10-minute heads up and stick to a rough schedule. And with that, thank you for joining, and we'll see you sometime tonight for Minecraft. Have a good rest of your Friday if I don't see you tonight.